2026 has been such an amazing, absolutely goated year for anime so far. I'm kind of spoiled for choice, to be honest. We have long-awaited sequels and returns of shows like Tanya the Evil, Mushoku Tensei, Grand Blue, and even Ghost in the Shell. We have the spiritual successors to some of the greatest animes of all time. I'm talking Inuyasha and Fullmetal Alchemist. We have new shows that absolutely left me speechless and blew my mind away, like Nippon Sangoku. Come on, bro. It's probably like my favorite anime of 2026 so far, and we're still just in July. And obviously, such is the way of things. We have top tier slop, copy and paste slop, passable slop, the usual classic slop, below average slop, and whatever this is. That being said, there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot to digest, and what better way to start than with a 90s OVA no one has probably heard about. Obviously, I'm joking. This is my sarcastic voice. Isn't it obvious? This is what we're going to be talking about. No, like I'm serious. This is my serious voice. Isn't it obvious? So I'm a 90s baby. Crucify me. Not literally, but you know what I mean. It's so amazing how far art and animation has come in the last few decades. I always wanted to draw, to be honest, but I have this condition called no talent. No cure apparently, but new subscribers help, so Edjo, do the thing. I always felt that 80s and 90s anime had an edge over newer shows. Don't get me wrong, I remember the Levi Spider-Man scene and how Ufotable literally changed the trajectory of the whole Fate franchise, but there's something special about older animes. For one, how the songs and soundtracks don't simply feel like they were made to just get you hyped or sad in the moment, but as if the writers and artists wanted you to be able to like sing along during karaoke with your friends or put it on the stereo during a drive, and how the art style and environments just feel alive. Don't get me wrong, I do be bumping some every now and then, and world building these days goes crazy. Talk about shows like Dungeon Meshi and Jobless Reincarnation, so it's like there's a wow factor, which I'm all for, but then these days, there's just a lot of loss when it comes to the nostalgia that came from the detail and thoroughness of cell animation, which is hand-drawn images. But anyway, I'm rambling. Today we're talking about You're Under Arrest, a 4-episode OVA created by Kosuke Fujishima. It's a very calm, wholesome, slice of life police drama type thing. Is what the cover wants you to think, but then it hits you back to back with some of the most epic and insane police chases I've seen in anime history. There's literally a police chase before you even learn any of the characters' names or what's exactly going on. Honestly, they had me at cute girls in police uniforms, but leave it to anime to always go plus ultra. And no, this video is in no way, shape or form sponsored by the police, but I suck at this YouTube thing, so I'm accepting donations anyway.
I identify as a charity and my stomach is an endangered species.
Give me money. The show follows Natsume and Miyuki, patrol officers in the traffic safety department at the Bokuto police station in their day-to-day lives. And by day-to-day lives, I mean constant road rage and lover spats. Well, less of lover spats and more like this guy and this girl are wasting precious screen time that could be used doing On a side note, if you love romance animes but don't care much for your mental health, give Lovely Complex a spin. I don't think I've ever seen a more dense character in anime history. In fact, I bet the souls of all my 77 subscribers that you cannot find a more dense character in anime history. But I have to say, Japan in the 90s must have been a really chill place, because according to this show, my taxes are being used to carry out the most intense first date in dating history. If you enjoy much faster paced shows, you will be tempted to skip at times, but honestly, that will just take away from the overall experience. This is something you should sit down, lock in, and enjoy every bit of it, every frame, every soundtrack, every silhouette, and even more so with a friend or two. At 4 episodes, a bit over 28 minutes each, you're not really wasting your whole day. I mean, it's just the overall feel of the show dull at times, yes, but it's really well put together and it feels so alive. The way the breeze moves the hair of the characters, the way the sunbeam glistens off the screen, the way the rain is shown on the car windows, it almost feels like I can see my reflection in the water. You'd be forgiven for thinking this is more of an early 2000s anime. There are obviously thousands of other shows from 80's, the 90's that I could recommend, but one of the goals of this channel is to shine a light on gems that don't get enough attention. And that's not to say this show isn't well known, but half of you watching this probably don't even know what OVA means. Huh? You don't say. Anyway, there you guys have it. First video in a while. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't,
Fight me.
anyway, stay tuned for my next video where I'm joined by an award-winning psychiatrist to explain why people that hate Bleach really just hate themselves because they weren't loved enough as children, and other forms of content coming to you guys, so help me God. If you like what you see, subscribe, and if you don't, shout subscribe, but tell me your grievances in the comments. Anyway, till next time, sooner than later, this has been Shima from Otaku from the North signing out.